guys, welcome back to Dreams for TV. I'm Pamela and we are back because it's Sunday. So this week is Storytime week, and for my Storytime I'm going to talk about just several of my most embarrassing moments throughout my life so far. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the time that I fell inside a wall. I was hanging out at my house when I first lived in Puerto Rico, and my family had been just, chilling in the living room, and there was a really bad storm, and our house was kind of crappy at the time, and the walls were just like very, very thin, and I guess one of the walls got wet. It had some water damage, so I had been sitting on the very top part of the sofa, and I put my arm against the wall to lean against it, and the wall broke and I fell inside it. And I screamed and cried until my mom showed up, freaking out, thinking, what the heck's going on? And when she saw me, she was just dying laughing because I was stuck inside a wall. Another story that happened was my freshman year of high school, where I dropped coffee in front of my crush. I was drinking some coffee that I had bought that morning, and I completely forgot that gravity was a thing. I had dropped something on the floor. I don't remember what it was, but I went to go pick it up, and you're supposed to have a cup like right side up like this, and when I went to go pick it up, I took the cup down with me, and everything poured all over the floor in front of me and my crush. And him being the way he is, he laughed at me and said, I think you should clean that. Another embarrassing moment that I had was this year, my sophomore year, when I was in my history class. I was sitting in European history, and that day the air conditioning just wasn't its best. And my teacher goes, man, it's a little bit warm in here. And me, being the way I am, I was trying to joke around to myself and to the people I was sitting around. And I was just like, I guess it's just me. And I flipped my hair because I had my hair down. And I said it as quiet as possible. Still, that man managed to hear what I said and started laughing. So he was dying laughing as I was there like, yeah, whatever. And then I looked at him and I'm like, what? Why are you laughing? And he goes, I heard what you said. Shout out to one of my bestest friends. Her name's Tristan. She was down here after years of not seeing her. Block you. 8 years. Another embarrassing thing that happened one time when I was in public when I first moved down here. I was like 2 or 3 years old, I think, and we were just moving down here from Puerto Rico, and I had only spoken Spanish at that point. So I was just sitting on a bench in Walmart with my family, and then we got up and we started walking around. And at that age, I did not understand that there were other languages than Spanish. So when I saw a bunch of people speaking another language, I thought they were people who were just in distress, freaking out, something. I did not understand what was going on. So it just happened to be that whenever I saw these people walk by speaking English, and I didn't understand that they were speaking English, I walked up to them, just yelling in Spanish, freaking out, oh my God, are you okay? Walks up to another person, are you okay? Why are you crying? And they weren't even crying, it's just that I did not understand that there was more than one language. So they all looked at me like I was mental, and then I tried to speak English and I sounded like a little Chinese person because I didn't know how to do it. So another not so embarrassing moment that I had was when we had a slipping slide that my mom had bought. It was one of those that you put a fan and it blows up, almost like a bouncy house, except it was a water slide. And we thought it would be funny to turn off the fan and try to slide down it while the fan was off, where it wasn't inflated for us to go down. So my sister and Tristan managed to make it down, but by the time I was ready to go, the thing was almost deflated and I was stuck inside the slide. Another embarrassing moment that I had was with some of my really close friends. We were in the bus ramp one time this year during my sophomore year, and basically what happened was that one of my friends thought it would be funny to annoy me and poke me in my belly button. And he kept poking me and poking me and poking me, and I kept telling him stop. And I'm like, stop it, leave me alone, stop poking me. And he just continued to keep poking my belly button. So then my other friend was just there laughing and just letting him do it, not even saying anything about it. And finally, I just decided to yell at him, and I go, hey, stop poking my butthole. I got so many weird looks from everyone around me. And I was like, I meant my belly button. And now every time that I poke any of my friends who were nearby in the belly button or in their belly or somewhere around that area, they always mock me and say, stop poking my butthole. So yeah. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, I'll see you next week on Sunday. And don't forget to watch more videos. Bye. Would you rather have super powerful eyes or super powerful ears? 1, 2, 3. Here are those people who talk smack. Okay. Yeah, so that's my reason why.